Friends, how you doing today? Here we are once again. We're how many videos deep in now? And are you still in the same place you were before? Or have you finally decided to start moving in the direction of your dreams, of your goals, of your ambitions, of your desires in this life? And I've said it before, it's not healthy, it's not good to chase desires. But if there's an outcome attached to that desire, if there's a system in place attached to it, you can ultimately reach that desire. Before you know it, maybe your system is so good, you do it so just religiously that it doesn't even feel burdensome. You just do it because now you're programmed. You just do it because it makes you feel good. And through that process, you somehow ultimately end up at that desire as a secondary benefit. It's like me when I worked out. I wanted to look better, but I'm already looking better. I can still be better physically, but I can stop here. It's not about that so much anymore. I do it because it's just so ingrained in me. I work my 8-hour shift. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I get home. It doesn't matter if it's as soon as I get home or 11 p.m. at night, I still have to do my daily workout. And like I said, waking up at 5 a.m., that's a habit that can ultimately lead to that outcome that you want. That's actually connected to that desire. I don't even think about it anymore. It's funny because the other day I actually forgot to set my alarm. I woke up not in panic, but I'm like, man, it's actually 4:52 a.m. It's still not even 5 yet. My body is programmed now to that 5 a.m. wake up time. And well, why do I wake up at 5 a.m.? Because you can never really wake up early enough. To do all the things you want to do in this life, something has to give. And I recognize sleep is going to be one of them. There's just not enough time in the day, is what we often tell ourselves. And truly, friends, there is a point where there isn't enough time in a day. Sometimes I go to sleep at 11, 12. I wake up at 4:50, right before 5 a.m. But do I have excuses to not do that? Inside I do. My mind tells me not to do it, but my mind and my heart combined with the vision of where I want to go in this life and the results that I see in myself and other people around me, it keeps me on track. I wake up so thankful, so grateful before I wake up tired. Do you know what that feels like? Do you know what that feels like? That is feeling good. That is having a system in place that ultimately works for you. And friends, I started on this YouTube channel with my dividends. I started at zero just like you, if that's what you're doing. Creating a dividend portfolio or a financial portfolio or starting with the body you're not proud of, that's zero. Starting with not making enough money to make it through this life, that's zero. My last video, a couple videos ago, I told you I make 100 grand. I've been making 100 grand since the age of 24. For me, friends, and maybe we're all not like this, but when someone asks me if I'm genuinely feeling good, I want to be able to say, I'm feeling good. And I want that feeling to be infectious, and I also want it to be educational. This feeling that I have inside, and it doesn't come for free. I work so hard for it. I just told you so many things that I do in this life, in my day-to-day, just to feel this. But as you can see, I have external results to show for it. That's what some of you probably have as desires. Maybe making 100 grand a year, having a body you're proud of, having the discipline to wake up early, the discipline to set a goal and hit it. I get it, friends, but we got to start somewhere. And think of it like this. If it's not even for you, get started because it's for the people around you. You can say you're good all you want. You can say, I'm fine, I'm good. But do you really mean it? And let's say you really mean it. Let's say you actually, if I was to ask you, you'd look me in the eyes and you'd say, Jesse, I'm good, I'm content. I'd be like, okay, well, that's fair. How are the people around you doing? Are the people around you in your inner circle, your partner, are they hurting? Do they have a weakness that you see as a parent that is actually tethering themselves to a point in life where they're stuck and they can't move? The answer is likely going to be yes for either one of those. One, that yeah, the people around you have a problem, or yeah, the second, that you inside don't feel good. One of those is going to be a problem, because pain never goes away, friends. For me, one of my biggest motivations or motivators in this life is just pain itself, regardless if it's mine or not. I just told you, I feel good inside, and I want other people to feel this. So where does my pain come from that motivates me? It still comes from inside, because if I look deep, you're going to find it. Doesn't matter how much or how deep of a level I say I'm good at, there's still pain there. If you live in this life, there's going to be pain in it. And let me take it that next step. The pain around me, friends. I see my mom, I see my dad, I see my partner, I see siblings, I see people just that I interact with. I can see the pain in their eyes. I can see the lies that they tell themselves. I can see it. I can see all the compensations, the overeating, under-exercising, no discipline to wake up early, waste their day away, get stressed out because they just wasted their day away. No courage to set any goal, any big goal, because they know they can't obtain it. So fearful to put anything out there in the universe because they know they can't lie to themselves. They don't have the confidence because they haven't worked for it to hit it. Friends, this life comes in layers and layers, and when you think you're done, there's more. But think about it across the board. Think about it just in mindset, body, mental strength, inner peace. You could do it, friends. You could do it. Think about it across the board and go after every single one of these areas. Every single one. Because you're capable. You can do it. We're never a lost cause. Even right when you think you are, or the people around you that you're trying to help are a lost cause, they're not. You can do it. And just because you can do it too, they can do it as well. Don't you give up, friends. Don't you give up. I'm going to be here continually to remind you. We're nearing 40 videos deep. I'm not going anywhere. This is fun.